Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And as you know, it's Friday. And y'all know I love Fridays. It's my favorite day of the week. So let me get my Bible verse. Y'all, I have really had a good day. Like my energy has been, and look, check it out now. Went to the nail shop and I'm normally not a bright color like type of girl, but we have been like living it up. Like, yeah, we doing things. My toes look so good, okay? Let me let y'all know. The queen is just liking life right now, all right? Y'all don't even know. I did another class today of reading, but it was for somebody that I know. They're related to me. And God is really, God, I love you and I see you. He out here. So yeah, we had a very good conversation today and I was just happy. Spoke to my dad today. I just called him to tell him that I love him and that was it. Because again, I'm still, like, God is telling me to make my connections, you know, just to let people know, because I think everybody thinks I'm mad with them. I'm not mad with anybody and I keep saying it. I just wanted to, and I need to be able to just get my energy together. So I just wanted, you know, certain people to let them, you know, to know that I love them and I'm not upset with anybody. And I don't know what's going on with my Bible app today right now. So I don't know. It's saying it's offline. So we're just going to put this to the side. I have these out. And so I'm just going to, not giving a reading, but just give a little bit of energy because I felt like I just should, you know what I mean? So since I have been using my cards, then I did a reading for myself today, and your girl is out here, outside. We flying. So, what did I want to talk to y'all about? Okay. First thing, still protecting your energy, making sure that your energy is going where you want it to go. That's it. That's all. Calling your energy back. That's calling your energy back. That's it. That's all. The Lover's card. Okay. We starting early. Y'all already know what that means. So calling your energy back, making sure you're not putting your energy in places that it should not go. I have been learning, just, you know, hanging out with myself. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I took a ride today. I was able to manifest today to some different music because normally I manifest to a specific person, and that went awry only because like I'm listening to music and I'm noticing like what I told y'all I was teaching my kids the other day, listening to when certain things are happening. And apparently sometimes you're calling people in. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, and that's like, let me see, what's the feeling? Because I'm not going to read these cards that way. This before was moving into, because he has his back turned to the city. Leaving, working on your money. He's holding on to his money. He's standing on some of his money. This person has a crown on top of their head. But then on this one, the Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. This dude looks like he is battered. Maybe I shouldn't add this in here because at this point, I don't know. Well, I'm going to just tell y'all anyway. He looked like he getting his ass whooped. So whatever this person is doing, the lovers, two people, somebody is, what was this anyway? Let me look this up. That way I can give it to y'all right, because y'all know I like looking up stuff, right? Okay, so, because I told y'all I haven't done this in a while, but it's Friday, so I feel like giving y'all some stuff, okay? So the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so saving money, security, conservatism, scarcity, and control. The Four of Pentacles shows a man sitting on a stool beyond the boundaries of his hometown. His arms are wrapped tightly around a coin as if he fears he may lose it. If he loosens his grip, he balances another pentacle in his hand, impeding his connection. with spirit, and 2 more sit securely underneath his feet. He clearly doesn't want anyone to take his coins. However, because he is so attached to his money, he can't move or go anywhere. He has no one to speak to, not even the friends and family members in the community behind him. The man finds himself stuck in one place with a singular fixation. So he's holding on to his money so tight that he's stuck. And it almost seems like to me like the person is not moving because of their money. The person is not reaching out to his friends or family because of their money. It almost seems like to me like whoever this is for, somebody can't move forward into love because of the fact that something about their money is not right. And you can't choose money over love. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Because at the end of the day, that's a law. And if you're choosing money over love, you're in violation. So I wouldn't do that if I was you, okay? You got to live in love, sir, or ma'am, or whoever. Then we have the 9 of Wands, and I'm sorry that this is the way I have to do this, but I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong, because like I said, I can tell you what it is, what it looks like to me, what I'm being led to, and I'm still going to tell you what I'm being led to say, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure, because I'm only going to give y'all probably 5 cards, okay, so that way we know where we're going with this. Resilience, courage, persistence, a test of faith, and boundaries. So the 9 of Wands shows an injured man clutching a wand. He looks over his shoulder towards the 8 of Wands, the 8 wands that loom over him. He seems weary and worn, as though he has already been through a battle and now must face additional challenges with the presence of these 8 wands. As a 9, though this is his final challenge before reaching his goal, he must endure this last test of his strength and character before reaching the finish line. Okay, so somebody is going through maybe a divorce or ain't that something? Somebody's going through a divorce, but this person has his back turned, so this person must be isolated into themselves. But they have the Lover, so it's almost, I don't know if that's like wanting to go into a different relationship, or because the Lover's card has like a being, an angel over top of them, like they're monitoring what's happening right now with this couple. But this is giving me the vibe of a man, because there's only men out here except for the Lover, so it's giving me the vibe of a man. There's a man that is getting his ass whooped right now, and he don't know he's holding on to his money because, and it looks like he's in solid. Why are all these cards coming out? Okay. So we have, and I think they're going to come out this way. So the 6 of Wands, which looks like a victory and moving forward. He's being celebrated because maybe he gave up whatever it was that he was trying to, you know, why his money. He chose love over money, maybe, hopefully. And then we have the Emperor. And y'all know he's the big daddy, so we're going to go with that. So we're going to go, and then I'm going to tell y'all what this is giving me, because, again, I haven't done this in a while, and I can read, like I said, I can give you my energy as to, because this is making me feel like there's a father figure or something sitting over top of this whole connection, watching this go down. And again, there's only men out here, so this is giving me the feeling of this is a man. This whole thing is about a man, okay? So 6 of Wands. It might resonate with a female, I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's nothing but men out here except for the Lover's card, okay? So success, public recognition, progress, and self-confidence. The 6 of Wands depicts a man wearing a victory wreath around his head and riding a decorated white horse through a crowd of cheering people. His horses represent strength, purity, and the successful progression of an adventure. And the group of people marks the public recognition for the man's achievements. The rider holds an upright wand with a wreath tied to the top, further emphasizing success and achievement. He is not afraid to show off to others what he has accomplished in his life so far, and even better, the surrounding crowd is delighted to cheer him on. So, okay. Somebody made a right choice, or somebody's going to make the right choice. They're choosing love over money, okay? Because that's the reason why now you would have the crowd cheering you on. This person was worried about whatever this connection was, is what I'm guessing. And so then we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is authority, establishment, structure, a father figure. So the Emperor is the father. He's the father archetype. He sits upon a large stone throne adorned with 4 rams. He sits with 4 ram heads, symbolic of the connection with Aries and the planet Mars. In his right hand, the Emperor holds an Ankh, the Egyptian symbol of life, and in his left hand, an orb representing the world over which he rules. He wears a red robe indicative of his power, passion, and energy for life. Underneath it, he wears a suit of armor, suggesting that he is protected from any threat and any emotional response or vulnerability. His long white beard is symbolic of his age-old wisdom and experience. And along with his gold crown, he is an authority figure who demands to be heard. So he's the boss, like I said, the big daddy. Behind his throne looms a tall, impenetrable mountain range, signifying that he is backed by a solid foundation, but resistant to making any changes unless he deems it necessary. Beneath the peaks flows a small river, giving some hope and depicts his tough exterior. He is still an emotional being. It will just take a lot of digging and trust to open him up to his softer side. Okay, so this is giving me growth then. With that being said, this is giving me growth. That somebody has been sitting, maybe they've been away from their relationship, or they're trying to go to a relationship. I don't know. But they were waiting. If it resonates, take what you need, leave the rest, okay? Because it's almost making me feel like I want to put this one to the end, the Lover's card to the end. Or they moved away from a person. So take it how it resonates with you or for you. But there's a man that's been sitting. He's been worried about his money. He's been trying to figure out what he needs to do. It looks like maybe he has been struggling trying to get through whatever the process was that he needed to either make money or something. But it says, just like they said, you only have one more wand away, and then you will have all of them. And this person is on their way to a victory, and then either they become the big daddy, or they've been talking to their daddy, their spiritual guide, or their father figure, or I don't know, maybe it's giving me like a financial manager too. Either way, that's what I got for y'all. But this seems like this was for a man, so ladies, I'm sorry. Or if it helps, the nigga's on his way. Or the man is on his way. The emperor, the big daddy's on his way. Maybe Big Daddy on his way for me. I don't know. But either way, here we go. Okay, that's what we got. So sorry I had to do it like that. But hey, it's Friday and I wasn't doing tarot at all, period. So you got what you got. I have been feeling like, because my energy has been good today. Very, very good. But there's been stuff that's been, me and God been talking about. And I don't know where. Listen, it is like a, I don't know how to word this, because it's a energy or something. I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing about it. And apparently there's a group, and it's just a group of men. I'm not sure, but this is what I keep hearing. And when I say I keep hearing about it, I'm looking at YouTube and I'm hearing it, literally hearing it, not from the spiritual realm, not from God. I'm hearing it on, like I told y'all before. And it was getting on my nerves even the last time, and I kept hearing the same exact thing. Like, y'all were reading the same exact thing, reading the same exact thing. Why are y'all reading the same exact thing? Now y'all are reading the exact same thing again, but now it's about a male coven. A male coven. And apparently the male coven, because even I heard it pertaining to me at one point in time, that was, you know, trying to do spell work. And y'all little, I don't want to come for y'all because, you know what I'm saying, I know how y'all get. But, because when it says male coven, I'm taking it that it's, and I love the gays, so don't come for me. I don't got nothing to say. But if this is a real thing, if it's a real thing, because it was giving me the vibes that this is really a real thing, because I was getting like towers and disaster. So if y'all are really doing that, I would advise y'all to really sit down, because I'm telling you, I'm like, when I'm hearing it, it's giving me towers and disaster. I don't know what y'all are doing or why people are doing so much spell work, or why people think that this is okay. This is not okay. Y'all don't realize how many angels have been like released into the world right now, and they are not playing. Like, I keep trying to tell y'all, God is a wrathful God. He don't play that. When he didn't gave you the warning, and you know, warning comes before destruction. So if you haven't heard it, or this is your confirmation, red flag, warning. It's too much going on, too much chaos, too much conflict. And like I said, I'm watching the tarot readers, and listen, I don't even know how y'all done it right, but even the ones that I was really having an issue with, that was, you know, working against me from the beginning, somehow y'all done turned me around to now I actually watch some of y'all, and some of y'all are like, listen, are funny. Like, I be cracking up. And I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, because I think, like I said, when people come to you, and matter of fact, it's Friday. I owe some of y'all some money, because I wanted to make sure that I gave energy today. So I got to go and figure out which ones it was. But one girl, I told you, I was mad at her from the beginning, because but her laugh is so cute right now. But initially, when I was going through some mess, I wasn't really digging you, sis. I ain't gonna lie. But right now, I comment on your page, like, and we laugh at the same things. That's the funny part. So, and then it's this other lady, and at first, like, and guess what? I own up every time to when I say something, and then I figure out the answer. So I kept saying y'all comments turned off, like it'd be the messy ones who comments be turned off, but that's not true. There's somebody else, and I know why they keep their comments turned off, because this girl is the truth. She's the truth. And I know why she keeps her comments turned off, is because when she's giving ancestor messages, she doesn't need for the people who the messages, okay, God, I feel you. She doesn't need for the people who the message is for to comment. So now I figured out why some of the comments are off. And like I said, I'll mention it when I'm trying to figure out something. I question some stuff. And it wasn't until, you know, she was giving out some ancestor messages, and I was like, oh, now that makes sense. So now that makes sense to me. Because some things are not for everybody. Some things are just for the person that's for, and that's just the end. And that's what the ancestors told me. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do y'all some more videos, but I really want to go outside because it's warm. Like, I was outside just grounding. I went and got my nails and my toes and stuff done. And, listen, I have been, and I don't know if this is going to make sense to y'all, but when I said, I've been saying I awakened, and now, like, and it's funny because it was on New Year's Day, but now I'm starting to realize that for some reason she was kind of, and when I say she, I mean the ancient one, has been slightly, like, she just emerged like, okay, you need some help, probably on New Year's, because of the fact that I was going through ascension and I was being attacked. So then she made herself very aware. But it's funny now because, and I don't want nobody to think I got split personalities or nothing, because I don't, okay? Don't come for me. Watch your mouth. Spiritual people understand. But she's been helping the whole entire time. That's the funny part. And because now, like, even when I went and, you know, did the nail polish thing, like, my normal self is very kind of like reserved. So I normally choose like, it's like a little grayish color that I had, or a little, it's like a brownish gray. I used to wear black when I was, you know, activating and playing in my occult. Do you need me to slap you tight, you know, energy? Because I could, and I would, and I will. She's still there, but black was my thing. I wasn't a color type. Like, for some reason, I wasn't into that. I think the brightest color I ever got was like maybe a pink, because I'm still trying to figure out, or did I think I got a red before too. It never like bright colors like this or orange or so today I felt like I was living on the edge. I'm not even gonna lie. And even right now, I feel like we outside. We outside. So, yeah, it's just been, listen, this is a whole new world to me. Like, that's the Disney. What is that? Aladdin, a whole new world, right? And Aladdin, when they go on a trip, he says, don't you dare close your eyes. And one of the things that I learned was, because, you know, my brain is just learning all types of stuff, that memory, and I learned this based off, because of I was watching a YouTube video that had a guy, see what I'm saying? Look, and I didn't even pay attention to this. Now, see what I'm saying? Somebody's sneaking off. So this person is going to a new love. I just told somebody business. I don't even know who it was, but apparently I told you business. Because I just was holding this, and this is at the bottom of the deck. So this is a new love. Oh, that makes it different then. Somebody is sneaking off to go claim this victory with this person. Sorry. What does that say?
Walmart.
What, when we go out?
I'll say real quick.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
What you gonna get from Walmart?
I want to see if they got a gel blaster gun.
The what?
A gel blaster gun.
Why? Because you and your friends still at war?
Yes.
Okay, you can. Well, actually, I'm done too, so I can come with you if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sorry guys, that was my son, and as y'all know, I got to make moves when he ready to make moves, so he ready to make moves. But whoever this is, I'm sorry I told your business. Forgive me. And let's see what's at the top of the deck then. Whoever it was getting on your nerves, so you need to leave them. Somebody was stressing the person out. They was working hard or just going through a bunch of crap, so. Okay, oh, what I was trying to tell y'all. So it was saying that when your senses kick in, your fight or flight, you can remember more. So Princess Jasmine is saying, I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where, no, before that. 100,000 things to see, meaning, you know, just so much stuff going on because they were on the magic carpet. 100,000 things to see. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. Because again, I'm seeing the world in a whole new different light, a whole new different, like even stuff that I was listening to or have seen, I'm seeing it different. And it's amazing. And that might sound weird, but even when I'm explaining stuff to people, like now I'm getting better at even, because today I was explaining something and I can tell that I'm even getting better at explaining it, because before it seemed like it was a bunch of rambling and I had to fix that because I'm not a rambler, but maybe sometimes, but for the most part, not the way it was coming off as to weird. And you know, but the people who get it, like I said, when you're in that collective consciousness, they get it. So you can remember things more when your fight or flight kicks in. So I was watching a video on YouTube, and they asked the guy about, they put a little thing on in front of his eyes, and they did all these pictures, you know, showing him different types of pictures, and they asked him to recall them after they took it off. He couldn't recall each, you know, I think it was like 6, or it was less, 4 or 5 maybe, somewhere in there anyway. But when they took him up into a plane, and then they jumped out, and he was safe, you know, he was with an instructor, and they had the same goggles on his face, and then they showed him the pictures flashing in front of his eyes. He was able to recall more when he got down on the ground, from when his fight or flight, I forgot what the thing is, is it serotonin or cortisol, something, whatever, I don't know what it is, so don't, and I can't think of it right now, but whatever it is that's released when your body kicks in a fight or flight makes you remember more. So her being up on the magic carpet flying around, and he said, don't you dare close your eyes, it made me think like she's going to remember so much more now, being up this high, seeing, you know, looking down and seeing everything, but it's a whole new world out here. Everything is different. I'm amazed. And I know it sounds weird maybe to you people, but the other people will get it. So let me go take my son, go with my son to Walmart because he wants to go get something. And whoever business this was, I'm sorry. I told on you. Forgive me. Thanks for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.